forward to.
My bare bottom.
And that's
that's coming back. That's making a return.
It's coming back. We've seen it before, have we?
Yes, we've seen it in series 1.
Okay, good.
Was it not imprinted on your mind?
I'm going to be watching on Sunday just to refresh my memory. Because clearly it was blotted out by something.
Now, where did the idea come from? Because you wrote it, didn't you?
I co-wrote it with James Corden. And James's then girlfriend had an idea for a wedding between a girl from Barry Island. She knew Barry very well, and so did James, and a boy from Essex, and they thought it'd be great to have a wedding. He talked to me about it when we were filming Fat Friends back in the day, and then we kind of just started talking about, I wonder what characters would be at this wedding, and it sort of went from there really. And when we talked to the BBC about it, they said, well, we don't want a one-off about a wedding, we want to have a whole series charting the relationship of Gavin and Stacey.
Oh, and you said, a whole series? Oh, I
don't know whether I can be bothered.
The second series, what's new?
Well, the first series was all very much a fairy tale, and the couple met and fell in love. But I'd say that this series is, reality sinks in now, and Stacey's living in Essex. She doesn't have a job. She's living with her mother-in-law. So it's not so much fun, and it's quite difficult for her. So, it's all of that going on. And then there's also the Smithy and the Nessa storyline.
Oh,
and
yes.
Nessa's pregnant, and what's going to happen, and who's the father, and so it's all of that.
Well, we know, don't we? Because when you left it did look like it was Smithy's baby.
Well,
you're going to never know.
Question mark
No, we
over
don't
there.
know what's going to happen.
We've got a little clip.
Yes, let's have a look.
Have you thought about what you're going to do, love? I mean, where are you going to live? Because you can't carry on where you are. She lives, Pam, with a band.
What? They're called The Distance. 3 of them were in Catatonia.
And the little Welsh one from here, say.
Noel.
Well, that is no place to bring up a child, my love.
I know, but what can I do? Richard said I can go there, but Judy won't have it. Not after what happened last time. What it was, Pam, I was their nanny back in the day.
Oh, right.
They'd come home after a morning's work. Judy'd be straight on the whiskey, and me and Rich, we'd make love. Sometimes for whole Sundays. And then he'd do his Ali G.
Which would be a bit of a downer.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe.
Break the atmosphere.
And he knows that.
Just a little
he knows
bit.
that. They can do it in America.
I think, well...
They've bought the idea, and they are writing a pilot. The writer's strike over there sort of has held things up a little bit, but I believe they've got about 5 writers working on a pilot.
So for Essex and Barry Island, substitute what?
Well, this has got into the press that, it's going to be New Jersey and South Carolina. That we just vaguely suggested that, but it's not kind of up to us, really. It's up to them to take it and translate it.
I think, you see, the humour is so Welsh. It's so Welsh. I'm not sure that it would... maybe it would translate. Maybe
I mean, they need to...
It is. It's because it's the love story as well, isn't it? So I think it probably was.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, the story's very universal. Yes, they're obviously in the language, certainly with the Welsh characters, but I think also with the Essex characters, there's a sort of a dialect in which, and a way in which the characters speak. So, but
You're
I'm
not
sure...
from Barry, are you?
Well, I'm from Swansea.
And I'm from Porthcawl, so we're a bit west of where we're...
We were all supposed to be from Barry, and then when they were casting people, everybody turned out to be not from Barry, and then Ruth was the only one that was really doing a Cardiff accent. Because in my audition, I turned up and she said, can you do a Cardiff accent? And then I ended up doing a Valleys one and just doing this made-up sort of accent, and then she said, can you just talk like yourself?
What's the difference? You have to give us the difference between Cardiff and Valleys.
Joe is very very swans. He's very sing-song, isn't it?
Yeah, very sing-songy and very Welshy and just all very quick and...
But out in Cardiff and Barry, it's a lot more laid back, all right? And they talk a lot more like that, It's a lot more nasal, and they don't suffer fools gladly.
And we were all supposed to sound like that, but then Rob Brydon isn't from. He doesn't do that accent.
Isn't he?
Gwen, Mel, who plays my mum, she doesn't do that one.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the elocution lessons. No,
Don't even try.
No.
Don't even try. I mean, I don't try. My parents are Welsh.
I lived there for a year. Cardiff, isn't it?
Cardiff.
That's it.
Yes, there you go. All right. Thank you very much.
You know what they say about your accent? Achivi. Am I allowed to say that?
Oh, yes.
I am, okay. That means horrible, sort of, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's 7 minutes to 9.
No. It's Bendigedig, really. It really is.
We should remind you of some important weather-related news.